And the reason here at talkTV that we went to Dover is that, of course, this week the Prime Minister got his Rwanda bill through its first hurdle in the House of Commons. I sat there listening to the debate, and one of the things I was struck by is how little we actually know this challenge is affecting the lives of people on the front line. And nowhere is more on the front line of illegal migration than Dover, with over 300 migrants coming over in their small boats yesterday. 2024. It's an important year. It's an election year. And this is going to be the issue that defines the general election for me and for many around the country. So let's go now and see what the people of Dover had to say for themselves. It's clear to see that illegal migration is going to be the defining issue of 2024. That really matters because it's also a general election year. And this week in Parliament, MPs voted through the latest version of Rishi Sunak's Rwanda bill. The big question on everyone's lips, is it going to work? Well, here at talkTV, we're going to find out from the people of Dover, who are in the front line of this fight against this illegal migrant crisis. That's why we're taking you into the heart of the town to see how it's affecting people and their families. We were voting last night in Parliament on the Prime Minister's new Rwanda bill. Do you think it's going to make the change the Prime Minister and the government want to see?
I think the answer lies in preventing the crossings in the first place.
When I first heard about Rwanda a couple of years ago, I bet a year's salary that not a single person will end up in Rwanda, and I still believe that's true.
No, without a doubt it's not going to work. It's piling money into something that is a total waste of time and energy. I've lived in Dover 30 years and I've been witnessing people coming across from the channel for many years, and nothing has been done about it.
And do you think, is it having a big impact here in Dover, this crisis?
Oh yes, there's certain roads now you don't really want to go down after 8 o'clock.
A lot of people feel very intimidated. Large groups of young Eastern European males are congregating in areas in the evenings.
I don't think it's the safest either. 93% of them are men.
Do you trust any politician to actually get a grip of this issue, or do you think it's one that just can't be solved?
I think it can be solved. I think it would take a long time to get on top of it, but I do think in the long run something can be done.
I have no faith, and it's not a personal thing. I just don't think that
It's too big, isn't it?
it's a practical problem. I'm not sure that everyone would cooperate with any plan that came along.
Not at all. Even when Rishi came down, I think last year, when he came down, he got on a boat and went out in the channel. He didn't come into town and speak to proper people.
It's not just about boats. We've stopped talking about lorries, but is it still an issue, people trying to come into the country on your wagons?
Absolutely. It's an issue that's been there for many years, hasn't stopped, and if anything, it's increasing. Yeah, if you can get fined up to £10,000 per illegal immigrant coming in via a lorry, nobody's getting fined for the boats coming in. So, potentially drivers could say, well, I'm not going to report them, which is illegal, but, if they're going to get fined, why should they report them?